Deal breakers are a type of boundary, and all of our boundaries should be rooted in our values. If they're not, it's just reactionary. I don't like what you're doing, so I'm going to create a boundary out of thin air and call it a deal breaker. Boundaries or deal breakers coming from this energy will come off as controlling because you're placing conditions on somebody else's behavior. And listen, you can decide what you allow and what you don't, but it's the energy behind the boundary that determines whether it's controlling or not. If the energy behind the boundary is rooted in fear or insecurity, it's probably going to come out as controlling. So your focus needs to be on your feelings and not their behavior. No matter where you are in your relationship, whether it's in the beginning or it's ongoing, we need to communicate our deal breakers and boundaries in an open, non-confrontational way. If you're just slapping down rules, it doesn't allow for mutual respect, mutual understanding. It's simply, this is what I want and nothing else. That's dictating the terms of the relationship. So again, in every single instance, it needs to be about your feelings and not about their behavior. I value trust and respect in a relationship. And I've realized that I feel uncomfortable when my partner goes to parties alone. It brings up insecurities for me, and I just want to be open about that. I've learned that I personally feel more secure when we're together at social events, and I feel uneasy when my partner goes alone. It's something that I'm working on within myself, but it's important to me. I've been feeling uneasy lately when you go to parties by yourself. I know that it's something that I need to work through personally, but it's been affecting my peace of mind. All of these examples have two things in common. One, it's about me. It's about me and my feelings, not about you or your behavior. And two, they're open-ended, they're vulnerable, and they encourage collaborative dialogue. And that's what partnerships are. Respecting each other's individuality, but coming together for collaboration. If that's not what you're interested in, you're not interested in mutual respect, then you're going to end up in a transactional relationship where my partner isn't free to be themselves. If the energy behind the conversation is rooted in getting them to change their behavior, anything, no matter what you say or how you phrase it, it's going to come out controlling because you have a goal to stop them from doing whatever they're doing. The energy needs to be, let's come together. Let's mutually discuss this. Let's have an open dialogue. Love and control cannot coexist. You cannot claim that you love someone and try to control how they behave at the same time. We end up trying to control our partners when we are attached, not to them, but to the relationship. The relationship is giving us something that we don't know how to give ourselves. It could be validation or emotional labor or financial security or status. And because we don't want to lose the relationship, we spend our energy trying to control our partner, trying to get them to be someone that they authentically are not. If you genuinely love someone, you don't try to change them. Going to parties makes them happy and you want them to be happy, but deep down you know in your soul that this is not something you can accept in your relationship. You end the relationship because you're not attached to the relationship. Their individual happiness is more important than your need to have a relationship. That is a very different energy. That is the energy of unconditional love. My love for you is so unconditional that I am willing to let this relationship go so that you can have happiness.